Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to answer the question, does a single rep addition really matter? Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. All right, so the question is, does one rep addition really matter? And what we're talking about here is a rep addition on your top set, not on your back off sets. The hardest set of the day for an exercise. That could be your heaviest set or whatever you're leading off the day with, right? Let's say you're doing bench press and you're at 185 by 6. And next week you go into the gym, you get 185 by 7. Does that rep really matter, right? Does it really matter? Is it really a big thing? So many times, and before I answer that, I want to talk about plateaus. So many times I get questions about plateaus. I've plateaued, my progress has slowed down, and I'm going to explain that in just a minute, why you're probably not plateaued, and why a single rep matters, and how frequently you should get them. All right, so if you look at a 1 rep max calculator, okay, a 1 rep max calculator, and you can Google that shockingly, or DuckDuckGo it if you're trying to get away from Google like me. And I heard, YouTube probably heard this, so I'm probably going to be banned now. But if you DuckDuckGo 1 rep max calculator and you put in 185 by 5 and then 185 by 6 and then 185 by 7, you're going to find out that your approximate 1 rep max went up by 5 or 6 pounds. When you get up to the point where you're doing like a 225 or 275 bench and you add a rep, it's probably going to be around 6 or 7 pounds. I can't remember offhand, but I know it's above 5 pounds. So, does a 1 rep max or 1 rep addition matter? Yes, it's a huge accomplishment. There are basically 2 stages of progress. You have a newbie stage, beginner stage, that kind of that first year. And then you have life after those rapid gains, right after those beginner gains. So you have beginner gains, BG, and you have ABG, after beginner gains, or some random acronym bullshit, right? Whatever you want to use. But during the beginner gain period of time, you can do all kinds of stuff. Linear progression, you're adding weight, you're adding reps. It's just coming week in and week out, and you're like, bam, like a machine gun. You're just mowing everything down. You're feeling like King Kong, like a gorilla, like a monster. You're destroying the iron, and then you wake up, boom, you're in the middle, you're at ABG, after beginner gain stage, and you're like, man, I'm only getting a rep or 2 addition every other week. This sucks. Something's wrong. Something's broken. I got to make a change. I got to do a new workout. You start researching workouts, and you find all these game changers and strategies to break plateaus, and you know what? They're all bullshit. Here's why. Because if you think about it, if you get to that point where you're at ABG, after beginner gains, and your bench is like 185 by 5, if you add 2 reps to that top set in a month, you've improved your max 10 to 12 pounds in a month. Now you take that over the course of 12 months, it's 120 to almost 150 pounds your bench in a year. Is that a plateau? I mean, think about it. Is that a plateau? Is adding only 1 to 2 reps to your top set at that ABG, after beginner gain stage, a plateau? Hell fucking no. It's not a plateau. You just don't understand math, and that's not your fault, because there's 99,000 fucking YouTube channels out there that aren't focused on math and reality and reason and what is a reasonable expectation for ABG, after beginner gains. They're too interested in giving you 72 million fucking exercise variations or 72,000 ways to break plateaus. You're not in a plateau. You just need to understand that a +1 is very valuable. If you get your bench up to, say, 225 by 6 or 205 by 6, and you add 1 rep to that top set, 1 rep to that top set once a month, over the course of a year, you're going to add 75 pounds to your bench press. That is really good progress, and that's 1 rep a month. Let that set in. That is the grind stage. That is the how big are your testicles stage, your big juicy testicles. You really have to focus during that time because it's a mental game. You're going to be like, I'm going nowhere, I'm going nowhere, I'm going nowhere. You know what? You gotta dig in deeper. You gotta trust the process, and you have to understand math. You have to understand the math of how important a +1 is. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. And you know what? She was asking me to get on video yesterday, so I'm going to get her on video today. So guys, as always, thanks for watching, and
stay super sexy.
Stay super sexy, people. The fate of the world depends on it. Say something funny.
What?
That wasn't funny.